Happy Wednesday, my dear strangers. This is Mrs. Strange, and on today's episode for Stranger Universe, I will talk about a new interview with Stranger Things producer Shawn Levy, who said that the stakes will be higher than ever in Season 5. Stranger Things executive producer and director Shawn Levy has implied a much bigger finale than what we previously were led to believe last summer. Levy, who is also helming Deadpool 3, shared the insight in the latest issue of Total Film magazine, which hits shelves on September 14th. He said, "There's no way to be contiguous with Season 4, and not frankly, expand scale and depth. It is a major, cinematic storytelling that happens to be called a TV series. Stranger Things 5 is as big as any of the biggest movies that we see. Season 5 is waiting to kick off filming as soon as the Hollywood strikes come to an end. The production on the final season of the series is now expected to start in 2024, based on the length of the strikes and the studio's inability to fairly compensate the writers and actors. It would not surprise me in the slightest if the episodes will all be over an hour, because that is the only way that Stranger Things Season 5 can be as big as Season 4. Levy is expected to direct at least one episode of Season 5, while the Duffer Brothers will most likely direct the first two and definitely the last two, as seen with every previous seasons. We also have a new guest director, Dan Trachtenberg, who will direct one episode of Stranger Things 5. Much like Shawn Levy, he teased a lot of action for the show's grand finale. I have read my episode, and was prepping the episode before the strike, but it's awesome. I haven't really done an episode of a TV show. I've stuck to doing pilots and movies, but Stranger Things is a laser into my heart. I don't think the series falls into a category of television seasons like Game of Thrones, where the pilot is cool, slows down, and the last two episodes are the big battle. I can tell you, and pointing to other seasons, there is rock and roll throughout the entire season. While all of this sounds super exciting indeed, some fans on social media are worried that the Duffers are prioritizing a bigger scale and scope for the final season, as opposed to a more tight and focused storyline concentrating on our existing gang of characters. It remains to be seen just how big Stranger Things Season 5 will be, since it was a little under a month ago that David Harbour hinted at a much larger production with bigger set pieces than ever before. Harbour also confirmed that Season 5 will shoot for a year, so the production period will definitely be just as big as Season 4, if not bigger. It also makes me wonder if we will end up with 9 episodes again, even though the creators have been teasing 8 in their writer's room. The Duffers tend to say a lot of things, but the final result ends up being different. The same thing happened with Season 4. It was originally going to be 8 episodes running around 50 minutes, and look at how that ended up being. I believe in the Duffer Brothers, but it's totally understandable if you feel like the show was at its best when the budget was $5 in Season 1. We shall see just how epic the ending will be. Overall, very exciting times. And that is all that we have for today. What are your thoughts on this new interview for Stranger Things 5? Today's special shout-out is for Bryson Freeman. To get a chance at becoming our next special Stranger Universe shout-out, type it down in the comments section below. Turn on your notifications to never miss another Stranger Universe episode like this one. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to stay updated with us every day. Please share this video across all social media platforms to help fans and viewers join our Strange family and find this totally tubular Stranger Things community. This episode was brought to you by Mrs. Strange, and this is Stranger Universe.